What do a viola and a lawsuit have in common? Everyone's happy when the case is closed. Most people have either had music lessons or have considered learning an instrument at some point in their life. I'd like to discuss and demonstrate with the violin the fundamentals of learning an instrument, and if you have these fundamentals correct, then playing can be very fulfilling and fun. The fundamentals to play any instrument include first choosing your instrument, learning the correct posture for your instrument, whether that be how you're standing when you play your instrument or how you sit when you play your instrument. It also includes how you hold your instrument, how you strike it or bow your instrument. Then you're going to want to learn how to tune your instrument and read music notes. Some of the common instruments that you could consider are the piano. The piano is a really popular instrument to learn music off of. It's good to learn to read music because you can see the notes. Each key represents a note. Also, the guitar is a very popular instrument. It's used to play in a lot of the popular music genres. A lot of people don't know, but the harp is included in the guitar family. My favorite musical family is the stringed orchestra instrument. That would include the violin, your cello, the viola, and these instruments are used to play classical music. You can contact your local music shop to find music lessons. Many of these shops will let you borrow instruments until you decide on one instrument to commit to. Lessons can be found online as well. While you're in the process of choosing your instrument, you want to go ahead and start learning the fundamentals to playing that instrument. Learning how you hold your instrument, your posture. With the violin, the posture would be, if you're standing up playing, your feet together, you butterfly your feet, step your right foot forward, bring the violin up to your chin, have your elbow out, your wrist open at all times, your fingers curled to the tip, and you only use the front arm when you bow on the string. After choosing your instrument, you want to learn how to tune it. There's many tools that you can use to tune different instruments. My favorite one is the metronome. The metronome can tune, it can help you keep your rhythm and your tone when you're learning to play music. Learning to read music notes is a very invaluable part of playing an instrument. You have to practice a lot of patience because learning to read music can be compared to learning a new language. It takes time. With anything new that you learn, practice makes perfect. After you get these fundamentals down, you want to find a group to join when you're actually playing music. It's more enjoyable when you have other people to play with. As you play your music, listen very closely to what you're playing so that you can interpret your music with passion. Part of what makes music good is being able to play it passionately. I hope that this information can help you to understand the fundamentals of playing any instrument, your posture, tuning your instrument, choosing an instrument, and learning to read music. Doing these things correctly, playing the instrument can be a great joy. You want to avoid frustration. I suggest that you not practice for more than 30 minutes at a time. You want to find a nice peaceful location to practice your instrument. And in time, you'll be playing and making music for yourself. I hope that this information was useful for you in your goals to learning to play or encouraging someone else who's in the process of playing music. Are there any questions? Zoe?
Do the violins come in different sizes?
Yes, they do. That's part of choosing your instrument. When you go to the music shop, they'll measure your arm. They'll measure, that's for any instrument, there's different sizes. Little kids, they have small violins, and then for people that have longer arms, you want to get a bigger violin. And that's, again, with any instrument. Corey?
What's one of the greatest challenges you have when you're starting off playing the instrument?
Is basically just being patient and committing, being dedicated to what you're doing. It takes a lot of time. Part of enjoying playing is the sound that you get, and it takes a lot of time to develop the sound that you're looking for. So as time goes by, it becomes more and more enjoyable. But just being patient and being dedicated is the biggest challenge. Alicia?
Can you show us an example of what music looks like?
What music looks like? I actually have a printout of some basic scales for the violin and the piano, and also a bass clef and a treble clef, because different instruments play off of different clefs. Y'all can have a copy of that. You want to go to your local music store and purchase a good fundamentals book or a good book on scales. That will help with learning to read notes. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for your time and your attention.